Hey guys.
What's going on? It's another Monday, and we've made it. We made it. We did make it. So,
By the skin of our teeth.
skin of our teeth, yeah, we
Teeth of skin?
looked up that expression. It was biblical.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. So, hey, we made it to Special Live Monday. Thanks for shopping with us. Have a good day. It's been a long day for Johnny.
It has been. Let's see if
And
we can get through tonight.
yeah,
We got a fun episode tonight, so stay
we draw
tuned.
legends. Did it.
Hey,
And we're back. So hey, we made it to Monday Night Sketchy Live.
Live.
You hopefully watching us on either Facebook or YouTube, and we sure appreciate you. I am Johnny Jalopy, the wacky, nutty doodle hack supreme.
Yeah.
And of course, with me, as always, my beautiful wife. 6 years in the making. This show.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Yeah, she's
wow,
featuring
we
all.
just squished you last week.
Yeah. ity-B
Hi guys.
to my left.
Hi guys.
To my left.
We're season 6, episode
6
4
seasons.
tonight.
Yeah.
And if you read the little intro, Johnny is drawing the Little Red Wagon tonight.
Yeah, we're doing the legend. So if you're a big drag racing fan, or maybe if you're not, you're probably a big model building fan. And if you remember, the Little Red Wagon was a really cool model that kids would build, and of course, it was a real car. It was out there at drag strips, putting on shows and stuff like that. So,
I am going to read a few fun facts. I don't know anything about this.
well, this is how you learn about it.
This
So,
is how we learn.
if you're not familiar with the Red
Educational
Wagon,
and
the
fun.
Little Red Wagon, of course,
Educational.
there's the Little Red Wrecker. There's a lot of the reds, something or others. So as you're looking, and of course, this car, this vehicle, this A100 Dodge truck van, if you will, has been done a few different ways in its pretty long history as far as a show vehicle. Because of course, I don't think it really actually competed in drag racing, but it was definitely an intermission type or an after type thing that would do really cool wheel stands the whole quarter mile back when they ran the quarter mile.
Pretty impressive.
Which was really cool. So we're going to do our version of the Little Red Wagon. We're going to try to make this thing pop with some flames and make it look cool. Maybe try to make a little bit of a night scene I'm hoping to accomplish
Nice.
as well. Excuse me. And then, of course, we'll talk about all kinds of stuff because there's lots to talk about.
Yes, we're super
So
excited.
I'm going to get into it. ity-B's going to hold it down.
Who's on?
Who's on?
Our
Oh,
first-
no.
What
I just
happened?
moved because of our. I don't really like this thing with my
I
drawing
know.
hand.
I don't like it either.
I'm a
That's okay.
I'm a strong arm.
Our first logged guest tonight is Paul Marziani.
Nice.
Who would know
Paul
more
is-
about
That's
the
very
drag
true.
stuff?
That's
He
true.
is at the track every week.
Yeah.
Paul Marziani from Bradenton, Florida. He hangs out at the Motorsports, Bradenton Motorsports.
I don't know if he's just hanging out. I
He's
believe
not.
he works there. Yeah.
He's always doing something. When I say hanging out, because he probably doesn't think it's work. He's probably like, this is the coolest thing ever.
I'm sure he thinks it's work. But it's still pretty cool.
Anyway, he's joining us tonight.
Well, we appreciate it, Paul.
Lizzie Daughtry on the broadcast.
Our ride or die, Lizzie Daughtry.
We've got Old School's Garage. It'll be Mike Ferrucci.
Nice.
Good
What's up,
sketchy
Mike?
evening from a cool 64 degrees in Homo Sasa.
Homo Sasa.
Welcome.
Home of the Sasa is what we'll start using.
We've got Kevin Johnson, -9 degrees in Hudwist.
Oh,
Hudson, Wisconsin, ready to get sketchy.
well, we are glad you're here. Thanks for stopping.
Are you
Yes.
purposely saying that? So
no, I'm not purposely saying
you're
it.
accidentally saying it.
I am
You've been telling people all day in your retail job, thanks for shopping.
I think so.
And so he pulled an open and close today. So
yeah. But I'm here, guys.
We're running on borrowed time here.
We're here, ready to sketch something fun for you guys, and hope you dig it. And we have a lot of fun tonight on the broadcast. Lots to talk about, lots to share. I want to hear some stuff about what things are going on with you as well.
Yes, in your neck of the woods.
In your neck of the woods.
Lizzie's posting her YouTube channel, Miss Butterfree 34. She's got some cool resin
jewelry. Check out the butter.
She does her auctions on Wednesdays, so go check her out. Matt Williams is checking in from Idaho, 19 degrees there. If you are joining us, whether YouTube or Facebook, let us know where you're joining
Where
from.
Are you coming from,
to know
bro?
where our viewers are from. And if you would like to share the weather report in your area, Howard Pierre in Greeley, Colorado started this tradition.
Yes, he did.
And we've just been continuing it, and I love it. I love hearing how cold it is in other places and how warm and lovely it is here.
Because we like to laugh about it later.
We've got Robert Spear joining us.
There he is.
Hi, everybody.
From the super podcast, Bantamville Podcast.
And also from my home state of New Jersey. So, welcome.
Yes, all things Star Wars. If you get an opportunity and you're a Star Wars fan, nut, fanatic, all those kinds of things, head over to the Bantha Podcast. That was my seat. That was my R2D2.
Robert J. Knight is joining us. Welcome, sir.
Ooh, Robert J. Knight.
Doesn't that sound? It does sound like a movie star name.
Yeah, no, it sounds like the intro to Michael Knight. Right. Michael Knight.
Right.
A man barely. Oh, that's Steve Austin.
We've got Bob McLaren also joining us from my home state of New Jersey.
What is up, Bob
McLaren? From the 51st state.
Yes.
We've got George Widmer the Fourth.
Well,
hey, gang, first-time live watcher on YouTube.
Well, we are loving that you're here, so thanks for stopping in and checking out. Yeah, we are doing the fun, loving, great wheelie car, the original wheel-standing dragster, the Little Red Wagon.
We've got Draco joining us tonight. I actually reached out to Draco earlier.
Draco, my friend is here. Kind of missed him a lot.
So he said, just checking in for a minute.
That's okay.
He loves the Little Red Wagon,
buddy,
though. So
I'm glad you're here. We're happy you're here.
We miss you.
We miss you. Hope all is well. And yeah, all that good stuff. And we miss you, man.
Mike Ferrucci said Bill Maverick was the driver.
Yes, Bill Maverick, right on the side there. Look at it, Bill Maverick's Little Red Wagon.
Oh, okay. Yes. So specifically his. We've got special guest tonight, Mama Wood.
Oh, is she a special guest?
She's always a special guest.
Always the guest.
Always a special guest. Hi to my babies. Love you. And when she says my babies,
she means all of you.
Yeah,
she does. She does.
Michael Allen, hi and happy Monday. Welcome, sir.
Well, I'm glad that you agree to this with a happy Monday because it's Monday. It's the beginning of the week. There's lots to be happy about.
The beginning of a fantastic,
profitable week.
Wonderful week.
It's gonna be good.
It is.
We got lots going on.
I love being busy. Don't you love being busy though?
No.
No. We took a day of rest yesterday.
Well, one of us.
You also rested.
If you want to call it that.
You rested.
Okay.
We took a day of rest yesterday and energized for a pumped.
Somebody was a little on the poopy side. Literally
under the weather yesterday.
Literally on the poopy side.
Gene Lynch is joining us from St. Louis. Only 16 degrees there.
Gene, I got one question for you. What's the deal with Gene?
What's the deal with Gene? I think we had posed that question
one time,
and no one could guess it.
No
one did guess where that was from.
It's okay.
Jim Collins tuning in. Hello, everyone, from Hobo's Hot Rod Garage in Horseheads, New York. Snowing up there today, 29 degrees.
Where the bead rolling is aplenty over there in Horseheads.
He is popping out some cool stuff.
He's got some great stuff going on. Of course, just and fabricating some awesome stuff as well. So I'm not trying to pigeon-toe you into just the bead roller guy, but
pigeon-toe or pigeonhole?
Pigeon-toe, pigeonhole. I don't want to get personal about his holes or pigeons.
Like
who knows what kind of pigeons or holes?
Dalton Prince joining us.
A little personal. Dalton.
Hello, folks.
Dalton's only got one rule. Be nice.
Be nice.
That's right. When it's time to not be nice, be nice. I think that's how it goes. Roadhouse.
Oh, I don't know.
Dalton knows his name.
I don't know.
Never mind.
Robbie Robinson is joining us from Newark, Ohio.
Newark. Huh.
Welcome, sir. Yeah, there's not just in Newark, New Jersey. There are other Newarks.
Sorry, New Jersey. You don't got all the cool spots.
Dalton says he's back from Texas.
What's up?
He is back in the saddle. Jason Shaw watching from the land down under in Tasmania.
Nice. What?
And then he said, "Good day, guys."
Uh-oh.
Welcome, Jason.
You know what that means?
I'm going to start to do my
exactly. Here it comes. Just when you thought we wouldn't offend anybody.
I just want to have one accent.
You have an accent. It's called Wooter and Booter.
It's not really a good accent.
Well,
I want to be able to do an accent of somebody and have it sound good.
Of somebody.
Ray Swearingen is joining us for Swearingen. 38 degrees in Portland, Oregon.
Oh, Portland?
Little chilly in PNW.
PNW.
Pacific Northwest.
Okay.
It's Pacific. It's north and it's west. In fact, it's the most north in the United States. Well, unless you count Alaska. Dalton said, "Sweet pick for tonight." Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing the Little Red Wagon.
I feel like you've done a Dodge wagon
I have
before.
I've done some Dodge Vans.
Dodge Vans?
I haven't done it. I don't think I've done a truck.
I want to say you did. What was it then? Maybe it was an Econoline?
That's not a Dodge.
No, I know, but maybe I'm thinking of the Econoline.
You probably, yes.
Okay.
Ford, I did. Yes. But that would be.
They look similar.
No, they don't.
To me, from the side.
Not at all.
From the side.
Nope.
Kevin Johnson said, "Sweet 69 A100."
A1, honey.
Draco said, "Thanks. It's good to be missed."
We miss you, man.
We miss you. Gene Lynch says it's Bill Golden, driver Maverick is his nickname.
That's right. Golden.
Bill Golden.
There's only one Golden.
Draco sending his condolences to Mama Wood.
Thanks, buddy.
For her loss. Lizzie said, "Prayers for my hubby Randy. He is under the weather."
You got it.
Indeed, we will lift him. Miller Artworks is joining us. Keep it up, Johnny Wood. Digging it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Ooh, I am not going to be able to translate this. Guru Bharati has typed something, and it's all in some kind of different. It's all hieroglyphics or something. I can't look at it. I can't say it.
Hieroglyphics.
Well, I don't know what it is.
Okay.
It looks like emojis, and I'm not
sure. And she's offended them.
No, I don't know what it is. There's a bunch of emojis. I wish I could understand what that is, but I
She's not good at emojis.
It's emojis and a lot of script in a different language or something. Yeah. Marcus Mitchell's joining us. Detroit is my neighborhood, bruh. Dude, we
are headed to.
Next month, we are hitting Autorama.
We are heading.
Super excited.
Bucket list.
Check it out.
It is a bucket list. It's a bucket list time.
We are booked.
We are booked.
Ticket-wise.
We're booked.
Flight-wise.
This ain't no joke, bruh.
And it is non-refundable.
Yeah.
So we're going to be there.
You didn't want us in Detroit? Too bad. The jalopies are coming.
That's right.
Bar the doors.
In the castle, peeps.
That's right. Bar the doors.
It's going to be fun. I'm excited.
Because the jalopies are on the way.
Howard Piercon said 33 with snow predicted in Mineola, East Texas tonight. Yikes.
Yeah, that's a total yikes.
That's a lot of snow.
That's a lot of snow.
Jeff Bell said buying bread from a man in Brussels. He was 6'4" and full of muscle.
That's right.
Is that what the song says?
Yes.
Buying bread? What did I used to think it was?
Probably something not even close to that.
I don't know the words to that song. I want to pretend like I do, but I don't. Robert Spears said people from down south make fun of ity-B's New Jersey accent. Do they? Yay! So that they think I have an accent. So I am doing.
You do have it. Why would you think you don't have an accent?
Okay. Kevin Johnson said she took me in and made me breakfast.
That's right.
Ray wants to know, when are you and Ian going to build this one?
It's been built.
It has been.
So no need to go there. But
no need to redo it, but it would be a fun revisit.
Sure. I think it's been revisited quite a few times, actually, to be honest.
It would be neat to see a full custom Johnny Jalopy duo collaboration.
Duo.
Miller Artworks said, "Stick to it. Still digging my Primos. LOL."
Nice.
Matt Williams said, "Little Red Wagon was one of the prompts we did for Inktober for a couple of years ago."
That is very true.
Very cool. Hank D said they are probably wingdings. Maybe. I don't know. Hank D, guys, if you don't know him, you should. HankD.com.
You should.
He is our web designer.
He is.
He is a friend, a pal.
A pal.
A confidant.
A confidant.
And a beautiful party. It's Golden Girls.
Oh, okay. You just hurt my ear.
I'm sorry.
Was that you trying to sing?
Yeah.
Don't do that anymore. It's really bad.
People enjoy my singing.
I don't think they do.
I think they do.
I think they do. They say that out of kindness.
Jeff Bell said the Jersey accent and denim jackets because denim
never sleeps. It never sleeps.
Never.
No, if you're aware.
Never.
But denim.
Lizzie said, when you are on YouTube, beware of the trolls on there.
Yeah, it happens.
Doesn't that sound like, do you remember those
trolls?
No, the games that people would play, the role-playing games, and you'd stop and talk to somebody and they'd like, when you're on the road to Neverland, beware of the trolls. And then
give me advice. Yeah.
When you are on the YouTube, beware of the trolls.
Why are you trying to do that?
I don't know.
When you're on the YouTube.
I don't even know what accent.
I don't either. I don't think anybody knows what that accent was.
Oh my God. Robert Spears says, very cool drawing. Love it so far. Yay.
Getting there quick, huh?
I do have a little bit of Wikipedia facts that I was going to
read
for you.
Bring it.
So, the Dodge Little Red Wagon is an exhibition drag racing truck introduced in 1965. It was the first wheel-standing truck and was the world's fastest truck at that time.
It was running a big Hemi motor in it.
A Hemi?
In the back, by the way. That's why it was so easy to do wheelies.
Because it was back heavy?
Yeah, so instead of being up underneath the driver's feet, where normally was sitting in the van or the A100,
right.
it was behind the seats. So if you notice, the exhaust comes out the back. It was mid-engine, basically.
Okay.
Which allowed for much cooler wheelie opportunities.
Cool. Builders Jim Schaefer and John Collier performed extensive modifications to the Dodge A100 in order to fit a 426 Hemi engine and torque flight automatic transmission. Since the A100 was a cab-over design, Schaefer and Collier opted to install the drivetrain in the pickup bed within a welded steel subframe, like you said. Parts deemed unnecessary were removed from the body. Among them, the heater, dashboard, front bumper, and all-body sealer. Yeah. The Little Red Wagon's first drag strip run netted a mid-11-second quarter mile at 120 miles an hour. Crazy.
Pretty neat, right?
Yeah. Well, what are the cars running now? They're in the 200s nowadays.
Well, yeah.
But, I mean, back then, that was the fastest.
We're going farther, more than 200 miles an hour now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. What are they at?
Like 350.
Really? Huh.
400.
Really? That's pretty fast.
800 miles an
No,
hour.
they are not. I'm like, that's a plane. The vehicle was not originally intended to perform wheel stands. The slight rearward.
Yeah. Nothing's better than rear wood.
Rearward.
Rearward.
Weight bias caused the nose to lift in the air for nearly the entire quarter mile ride. The truck was initially given to Dick Branster Enterprises and Roger Lindemood to help sort out the ill-handling and unpredictable truck. So I guess that was not their original plan, but they decided to embrace it sounds like. The team's Dodge Color Me Gone entry had just won 64 U.S. Nationals. They enlisted Jay Howell as a driver, and the first known photo of it doing a wheel stand has Howell behind the wheel. Chrysler's director of marketing, Frank Wiley, arranged for super stock champion Bill Maverick Golden to purchase the truck. Golden turned the A100 pickup into the first exhibition wheel stander. The truck toured extensively throughout the United States and was used in television commercials for Dodge trucks. The Little Red Wagon debuted in the 65 season opener at Lions Drag Strip in Wilmington, California, in front of 10,000 fans and reporters from major newspapers and automotive publications. It did suffer wrecks in 69, 71, and 75. And after the 75 wreck, Golden converted a non-operable show truck and campaigned it until he retired in 2003.
Yep.
So no longer popping the wheelies.
No more popping the wheelies. It was just from the show. Now, I believe one of the versions sits, I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, in my last visit, is at Don Garlick's Museum.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
When was your last visit? That was years ago. Oh, no, you went with my brother a couple of years ago. That's right.
Pretty recently. Yeah.
We got Joking Gianna joining us.
Joking?
A lot of J's.
Yeah, must be joking.
Matt Williams said Mark Borman in Eugene, Oregon, also from the show Graveyard Cars, did one called Little Dead Wagon.
Yeah, there's been some many iterations, if you will.
Joe Lombardo's joining us. Hey, guys, from Jersey, another Jersey peep. This is crazy because are they tuning in to see me? Because you're not from Jersey.
Well,
I'm the one from Jersey.
You are the one from Jersey.
These are my Jersey fans.
They are from your peeps, as you say.
Yeah. Hank D said, I've been watching all the episodes of Full Custom Garage. JJ, when you were on the show, did you ever meet Victor? I'm curious what the dude does as a job to have all that money.
I've met Victor many times.
Yeah.
I stayed on Victor's property for build. Which build did we do? When we were doing, Funky Futura.
Oh, 3.
Yeah, we were in between shops. So we were building out at a location in Ventura. And then we were driving all the way up to Van Nuys, basically, is where Victor's from. And we would stay in the little camper that is now the camper that you saw turn into a pool cabana. Me and Dude and Ian would spend the night that whole week up at Victor's house, up out in the back 40, of course. Victor's a great guy. And what Victor does is he owns he's probably one of the biggest landscaping dudes in California. So he does tons of commercial stuff, tons of movie stuff, provides props and trees and different kinds of stuff for the movie industry, TV industry. That guy, and he's got, just fleets and fleets and fleets of people. Then he's got a place where you can buy wholesale plants and different stuff like that.
Like
so Victor that dude is up, sun up, sun down. That guy's a hard-working dude to have all the stuff he has. So, yeah, I have a ton of respect for the work ethic of that guy. And he buys his toys and plays with them. Yeah. But he works his ass off to get them.
Yeah. It's always the best when you can really work for something and get it.
Yeah.
There's just so much pride.
Yeah, he's definitely, he's got a lot of funny ideas and different things he likes to do with his style of things. But and he's got a whole crew. I mean, I think a lot of the dudes that he ends up bringing that work for him not only are great landscaping guys, but also are phenomenal body men or painters. Yeah, so he's got all that stuff on lock.
Super cool.
But yeah, great guy.
Jim Collins said, have a great time at Detroit Autorama. Hopefully one of these years I will make it there. That's what Johnny's been saying since I've met him.
Yeah, this is bucket list, guys.
This is a big deal.
Huge deal.
So much so, we're buying shoes for this event.
Well, yes, because you can't go to the Detroit Autorama.
We're going to need good shoes. And I'm going to have to ask Shaggy if there's going to be a chair there for me because I don't know if I'm going to be able to be on my feet.
You're going to be walking, brother.
It's a lot of walking. I'm not used to that.
We're going to be doing a lot of Christopher walking. You're going to need to. Better get in shape now.
Frank Pupello said, watching Sketchy from the Polynesian Resort at Walt Disney World.
What?
The Red Wagon is looking awesome.
Are you kidding? Listen, get off of Sketchy. Head over to our favorite place. Head over to Disney Springs. Go to the Hangar Bar. Tell them Johnny sent you.
Yeah. And then when you're done there, you're going to want to head over to.
Yeah. Then what you're going to want to do
You're going to want to
is
start
yes,
at House of Blues.
get yourself
Then you're going to want to head over to City Works.
City Works, great, and you're going to want to have the red raspberry lemonade cider there. Sangria's at
House of
Blues. Then you're going to head on over to the old Splitsville, hang out at the bar on the outside, grab yourself a pina colada with a side of chicken nuggets and some fries.
That's what we
Boom! Once you left there, then you're going to trek on over
to the hangar.
No. First, you're going to hit Paradiso. Get yourself a marg.
No more margaritas.
Well, you don't, but they're still good. The sangrias were good.
We've got a whole thing.
Once you leave there, now you got to make a decision. Oh my God, we usually go hangar bar. Boom, sit at the little spot, the little table for kids. Boom, you sit there, get served quicker. You get what do we get there? Mules.
I get the mule.
We get the mules. Then we trek on over to let's go to the Irish pub, and I get my.
I have to go to the wine bar.
No, we don't always do that. We generally hit we head
We have our stops. Anyway, if you need an itinerary,
listen. Anybody ever wants to come down to Florida and do a little Disney Springs pub crawl?
We're your people.
We're your people.
That's right.
We got it in lockdown.
Paul Marciani said this weekend at Bradenton Motorsports Park, pro models went 220 miles an hour in 3.59 seconds in the 8th mile.
Nice.
1/8 mile. That is fast. So I was saying 200s.
Yeah.
I was probably pretty right.
Well, the crazy thing now, what they've done with drag racing, though, is they've shortened the track.
It's
so they
an
don't,
1/8 of a mile.
Yeah, they don't do a quarter mile anymore.
Oh, so had it been a quarter mile, they would have gone faster?
Possibly, because they would have been gaining more
speed. More time to get the speed? Yeah. Robert Spears said, didn't Ian cut up one of those Dodge vans / pickups?
Pickup, let me remember.
Quick, go through
He might have.
I don't remember it. Although I may not have seen every single one.
Yeah, that's true.
You
usually fall asleep when I'm on.
I do.
Once my
Your voice soothes me.
Once my episode's on, you fall right to sleep.
Your voice soothes
and then you go, babe, are you ever going to be on TV?
I thought you said you were on TV. Totally missed it. Joe Lombardo said what happens in Jersey always happens at De Lorenzo's.
That's true. Oh, my goodness.
We will be there in June. Pizza! Reserve a table for us in June.
In the June.
Mike Fergie said, I did not know that it snows in the Mojave Desert. Ian posted some snow pictures. Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's up in the,
it's pretty chilly
I think that's up by, I forget the name of the pass. I almost said John's Pass. What's the name of that pass?
Mojave Pass?
No, don't start saying stuff. Damn it. Yeah. Topanga? No.
Topanga?
No.
That sounds good, though. That sounded good. Lane Kelton's joining us. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it. Anyways, it does snow up there.
Lane Kelton has joined us on the broadcast here.
Lane Kelton
was here over the summer back in 21, I believe. Yes. So you'll have to check out that episode. Very cool. So many cool things to share about his metalworking, and he's a welder and comes from a family of very handy people and beekeepers.
Yes.
And he brought me honey.
Trains welders.
He does. He's a welder.
He's a welder.
He's a welder trainer.
He's a wander trainer.
Robert Knight said, no movie star, just a car nut from Boston. Well, we're thankful for you being on.
Yeah, thanks for being on. Guys, you understand, it is almost February.
It is.
So, have you been keeping up with your New Year's resolutions? Have you?
I have. I didn't make a resolution, though.
Right, and that's okay.
We had some goals.
So, I feel like I'm sticking to after we went to our big event in Atlanta.
First weekend of January.
Yeah, so I've been trying really hard to maintain that. Unfortunately, some of my art stuff's a little falling back, but I'm really hoping once I get through this first week of February And then, of course, we're prepping to go to the Autorama, but then we got to get refocused. And my plans is we're going to start diving into doing some fine arts and getting some originals done. And we may be this month before we heading to the Autorama. Be on the lookout. We're going to do a night of selling a bunch of original Johnny Jalopy art.
Yes,
will be available to help kind of raise some money. Yeah, so we can help fund our little trip. So be on the lookout. There'll be some, you'll be able to pick up some original stuff. And that's what usually everybody keeps asking me for. So your opportunity. We are
sitting on a gold mine.
Gold mine. If you like Johnny Jalopy art, it's a gold mine. If you don't, it's not so much a gold mine.
Then don't join. But we're letting you guys know we probably will do a blast on Facebook and Instagram, letting people know if they want to tune in. But you guys are hearing it first, so please stay tuned. We will announce it about a week ahead of time. We just need to get it scheduled.
It may be sooner than that. So I just got to get through this weekend. Right. Really is the big one. Get through this weekend, and then I can focus back in at the task at hand, which is prepping and getting ready for the trip. And looking forward, if you're going to be down there, please keep an eye out for us. Say hello. Stop and say hello. Indeed. Our whole purpose of going this trip is just to meet everybody and to experience it. And hopefully we're going to do some video vlogging kind of thing. And
yes, we'll do some live.
Plan to come back and talk to probably our first thing back will not be a sketchy live, but it'll be a 51 to share our experience at Autorama. If you've never been, we hope to enlighten you and maybe encourage you to go. I can only imagine it's the best.
What I'm excited
the Riddler Award is given out at this show. It's gonna be better.
I'm excited about is that I'm going, so I'm going to have some content to add to what you're sharing.
Yes.
So
well, that's what I want to talk about.
From the perspective of somebody who doesn't know any of these things, I've never been to a giant car show. The biggest car show I think I've been to, what do you think it was? I mean, we've done local car shows and
I would say the most cars you've probably ever seen car show wise would be twofold. Would either be the national hot rod one that comes here that we saw the first time I took you.
That was back in 2009.
That was, what I'm saying. That was probably one of the biggest. And then Turkey Rod Run.
Yeah, that was.
There was a lot at the show and then a lot at the, doing, where you saw more, it wasn't just show, it was, you saw other types of cars too.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, and those are going to be nothing compared to what this one is, from what I understand. I've done trade shows before, so I'm used to the trade show, the way it's set up and the kind of how that's coordinated.
Right.
I'm telling you right now, Shaggy, if you're listening, I need a lanyard. I'm looking forward to wearing a lanyard with my credentials.
She is all about a lanyard.
So
whether she has credentials or not,
I'll make my own.
She just wants a lanyard.
Hopefully he'll hook me up. Timothy Real just put the number 3. Oh, maybe when you were talking about the build.
Oh.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Reginald Aguilar said cool. And he's got glasses on, a little smiley.
Glasses.
Flip Junkies joining us. Hey, guys.
What up, Flip Junkies? Oh, my goodness. We're working on Flip Junkies' logo.
Yeah. Looking good.
It's going to be really cool because now that I'm going a new direction. He gave me a little more carte blanche to get a little crazier.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm excited.
He loves the carte blanche. French. Don't spit. Do not spit.
He loves a carte blanche.
I don't know how to say it.
That was a carte blanche. He loves a carte blanche.
Joe Lombardo said he cut up Jack Weimer's truck.
A Weimer way.
Frank Cupello said we like the polite pig before Jack Lindsay's Tango Bar.
Oh.
We enjoy the polite pig as well. We have eaten there.
The polite pig's all right.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. Gotta get the cornbread. Gotta get the cornbread. Michael Williams said he cut up a Falcon pickup version of a Econoline van. See, they do look similar. People think they look similar. Don't do pink.
It's not pink.
What is it? Looks pink over here. Look at it.
Irregardless of what it looks like there, it's not pink.
It looks pink.
You don't even know what I'm
Tim
doing.
Campbell's joining us. Welcome, sir. He says, I made it. Shaggy said, I'm here making a trophy for all the grandmas. Can't wait. Can't wait. Shaggy, will I have a lanyard? Let us know. Inquiring minds.
Like that's super priority.
It is.
Things
if not, I'll bring my own.
That Shaggy is concerned about with all the things that he's working on.
Robbie Robinson said, Detroit, it's a great show. Been there a few times. Very cool. Glad to get the feedback. Everybody who has gone has had amazing things to say from what we've seen on social media. Raymond Haas is joining us. Raymond,
what's up,
Ray
man?
Haas sold us our Jeeps
Yes.
and now no longer works at that dealership, so we can never see him again. That's not true. He lives down the road. He lives across the street from my office, actually.
It's like he sold us and ran, is what he did, right? It's like he bailed on us.
He says he loves the track.
He's like, suckers.
Tim Campbell said, I need to send you a pic of my A100. Yes, definitely post it on Johnny's page.
That'd be great, man. Yeah, for sure. Share it.
Julie Anderson said, just dropped in for a quick minute. Love you guys.
Julie,
so sorry for your loss, for you and your family. So sending prayers and love your way.
For sure.
Thank you for stopping in and saying hi. Love to the family. Tell Spud we said hello. Joe Lombardo said, Ian cut up Jack E.
Oh, that's right. Yes. I'm sorry. You're right. Yes. And we tried to convince him that he needed to put metal flake on that thing, and he refused. He said metal flake doesn't belong on trucks. And Ian and I go with metal flake belongs on everything.
Everything.
Breakfast cereal, pizza, chicken nuggets. Everything should have flake.
Wayne Lancaster's joining us. Hey, guys.
What's going on?
Welcome.
If you're stopping in, we're doing the original wheel standing Little Red Wagon.
Wagon. Hank D wants to know, what are you going to put on the lanyard? My credentials. I don't have credentials. He's the talent. I am the backup. I'm going to put myself down. Johnny Jalopy LLC, shipping and receiving. That's pretty much all I do.
That's all you do?
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
It is true.
It's more than that.
Frank Pupello said, have you been to Homecoming Restaurant at Disney Springs? Is that where we got the burger on our
Homecoming Restaurant?
When we were trying to come off our
buzz?
I think it was.
Was that what it's called?
I think it was. We may have, but we don't have
a collection. Yeah. Oh no, that's not that moonshine place.
No,
because that place is good.
That place was
good. For some of us, it's good. For others of us, it was just
the
this.
First couple
For others of us, it was just sitting on a stool going.
It was.
I don't feel good.
It was brutal.
Get me a biscuit.
I need it, and then I got the cheddar jalapeno.
Yeah, she gave us like a hook us up.
I can't eat.
You're like.
I can't eat biscuits. I'm on a gluten-free diet right now. This is never going to work.
It wasn't then.
It wasn't then.
It was when it was normal.
It was when I was able to.
It was when you were normal. Like your stupid shit you're doing now.
Old School's Garage, Mike Ferrucci said, especially the big boat flake.
Yeah. You gotta get that big boat flake. You gotta get yourself some columns.
Tim Campbell said, nettle flake. Oh, nettle flake on metal flake.
Yes.
We've got Joe Rogowski joining us. Hi, guys.
What's going on?
Welcome, sir.
How are you?
Hank D said, how about some JJ buttons?
Buttons. Who's got the buttons?
If we had time to prep, we are going with some promotional items.
Okay, yeah. If you're at the Autorama, get ready.
Not on the itinerary.
We got some cool stuff. Yeah. Gonna be there.
Oh, Tim Campbell said, oops, metal flake on metal flake.
Why would it?
Because I said nettle flake.
Nettle flake.
That's what he wrote. No, I don't know.
A little neti pot.
What's nettle flake? I don't know what nettle flake is.
I was just rolling with it.
I know. So did I.
Neti pot.
We've got Mary Evans on the broadcast.
What?
Possibly Dan. Maybe it's Mary and Dan.
It could be Dan.
We just saw that
parading as a Mary.
At our fellowship. Nice to see you guys on the always so fun when they're around. They're just such down to earth, cool
They are
people.
delights.
They really and they love to travel.
They
oh
do.
My gosh.
They're travelers.
Travelers.
They're
World
travelers.
travelers.
They're a traveling gang. They've made a lot of miles.
Frank Capello said, "Gotta try it. It's amazing. Next trip."
What is it now?
Homecoming.
Homecoming.
Pretty sure we can.
Where's it at?
It's in Springs. You want me to look up a map right now?
No, I'm asking him to tell us where it's at. What's it near?
He is on vacation.
Listen.
You enjoy yourself, Frank.
Tell us where it's at now.
Wayne Lancaster said this is looking cool. Shaggy said, I got your lanyard. I got your passes. You'll be treated like royalty.
What?
Woo! I'm so excited. I have a lanyard. I love it.
Really, you could have done nothing else but just handed us a lanyard and said, all right, enjoy your trip. And anybody would jump on the plane going, that was the best ever.
Lanyard and continental breakfast, and I am your girl. Right?
Continental breakfast.
Which we do have at the hotel.
Do you have any runny eggs, possibly, with some cornflakes?
I get some undercooked eggs and undercooked bacon, please, with burnt sausage. Why do they always burn the sausage?
I don't know. How hard is it to bake sausage?
And they have like a bagel.
And then because we're in the South, then this guy goes over and goes, oh man, gravy's sweet, and it's grits.
Oh, that's right, you did. I don't think there's going to be grits in Michigan.
No, you know what's going to be there?
What?
Fattening, yummy food.
You know what they might have? Farina up there.
Farina
and oatmeal. I can have oatmeal.
Blick.
Draco said, I've got to check out. I'll catch the rest later. Draco.
Be well.
Love you.
Be well, pal.
Hang in there. Jeff Stokes said neti pot should have metal flake too.
Yeah, listen, nothing wrong with metal flake in a neti pot.
Right? Tim Campbell said, where can I send you a pic of my Concept A100? Tim, if you go to Facebook.
I bumped it.
I'm sorry, not Facebook. If you go to our website, johnnyjalopy.com, there is a link there to Johnny's page on Facebook, and there's a link there to Instagram. You can post it on either place.
Speaking of breakfast sausages, there's links on our website.
There are. Mm-hmm. Joe Lombardo said Mark Wormer graveyard cars built a little dead wagon. Yeah.
Yeah, this thing, listen, it was such a cool model to build as a kid because you're just dreaming of this thing doing wheelies, man. It's doing wheelies.
Well, I think every kid with a bike
would do
wheelies.
Yes.
Wheelies were
that's why Stingray built their bikes to look like dragsters because kids wanted to do wheelies to the point they put wheelie bars on them.
Yeah. Wheelie? Joe Lombardo said, how do you like your grits? Regular, creamy, or al dente?
How do you make a grit? Well, you boil it in water. And then you simmer for 2 minutes.
Are you doing the My Cousin Video?
Yeah, that's where it's from. What do you think? I don't know. You think breakfast? 2 breakfasts? Just a big giant thing of lard. Must have been my grandma cooking then.
I think I've only had grits one time.
I've had them more than once.
No, at John. Oh my God! Look at this.
It's spittle.
It is spittle. All over the screen.
I'm excited.
Oh my goodness.
You were talking about lanyards and grits, and I got all excited. And I got nothing.
We got nothing. He's going to use the showy.
Uh-oh. It rewound.
And it erased. Oh my goodness. Frank Capello said, Chef Art Smith's Homecoming is around the corner from Gideon's Bakery, which is also primo. We've had that.
Gideon's.
Art Smith's Homecoming is where we got the cheddar biscuits. That's the whiskey bar.
Wait. It's named Art Smith?
Yes.
Our buddy. I got to get him a shirt from there then.
Yeah.
That's Art right? Smith.
Huh.
I'm an idiot. Don't tell anybody.
I won't.
Okay.
And he's not on tonight that I can see. Art Smith was Oprah's chef for a long time and specializes in Southern style cuisine. Yes, then that is the whiskey bar, and that is where I have the cheddar biscuits and the moon. Oh no, it was the moonshine, not the whiskey bar. Moonshine.
You call everything a whiskey bar
now. I do
now.
call it a whiskey bar. I don't know why. Because I drink whiskey now. Michael Williams said coloring in less than 40 minutes, and that includes bull session breaks. Yeah, I know.
What do you mean?
Because you're moving fast.
I'm
We're at 44 minutes already.
I'm trying.
You know what? He's really been on a roll all day. So this is just keeping the flow. Keeping the flow.
Keeping the flow. All things good.
Let's see what we have.
Feeling the flow.
It says here that Golden entered the Guinness Book of World Records in 1977 with a 4,230 feet wheel stand, approximately the length of 3/4 mile drag strips.
Yeah, with that.
So he just kept going and going and going.
Yeah.
In 2009, the replacement Little Red Wagon from 1975 was sold at RM Auction, Icons of Speed and Style Auction. The vehicle was expected to fetch $300,000 US. It was instead the auction's top seller at $550,000.
Wow!
Can you even imagine?
No,
that's insane. In 2015, the original Little Red Wagon was sold to stunt driver Mike Mantle, also the current driver of the Hemi under glass wheel standard.
Oh.
Mantle has converted a 65 Dodge A100 into a Little Red Wagon wheel standard to perform and tour with the original crash truck on display.
Nice.
So there you have it. It is also the subject of a 1/25th scale model kit from IMC, which was later reissued by Lindbergh Models, which maybe Frank Capello knows about since he is a model fan.
Yeah.
Joseph Rogowski said in 1995, Bill was doing short wheelies in an A&W in Ohio. There was a cruise there, and Don Garlits was also there. So you were saying you thought the original or one of the remakes was at Don Garlits?
I want to say there's either a remake or something. There's a version of it sitting in Don Garlits Museum.
Okay. We'll have to go back there sometime, check it out.
I'd love to.
We've driven past there. We drove past there on our way to Atlanta.
All the time we drive past it.
We didn't see anything going on that day, but it was a Thursday.
It's always not very busy on the outside.
Or Friday.
Which is the best. You don't want it to be busy.
You don't want it
You want to be able to look where nobody's bugging you.
You do want to have it.
Roth's Yellow Fang is in there. That's what's cool. That's what's up.
Nice.
That's another great car I need to do.
Alrighty. Joseph said wheelies were in the parking lot. Oh, they were doing wheelies in the parking lot at an A&W in Ohio. Huh. I've seen a couple cars when we've gone to some shows. They were doing just little pop-up wheelies, but nothing like for any length of.
When did you see anybody ever do a wheelie in a car?
When we were. I don't know if it was more of just a pop thing where they were up a little bit and went a few feet.
No.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
It was either at Daytona.
No. Didn't happen.
Or maybe one of the drag strips.
No.
I remember it.
I think you're imagining things.
I'm not imagining.
How would I not remember it?
Joe Lombardo said, "Did you see Jay Leno's crash in the Hemi under glass?"
Yes, I did.
Speaking of it, I heard he was now involved in a motorcycle accident.
I heard that.
For Jay.
I heard that as well.
Yeah. The guy is just a magnet for danger, right?
Cut it out!
He likes to live on the
edge.
Does
live on the edge.
Gene Lynch said also had backup pickup in St. Louis. Holly Swindle, one of the first. Okay. Tim said, Johnny would love to see your twist on the A Brothers Diora. That would be sick.
Yes, I would love to. I actually have a idea of my own that is a kind of a Diora esque vehicle, and I will give you a hint utilizing a Volvo body.
Ooh.
And I've looked at this thing a million times, and I go, if it was so that is one of the ones I do want to. I've actually spoken to Ian about it. I'm like, dude, do you see this? What I'm seeing here? And he's like, huh. So yeah,
it's one for the thinker.
Yes, it is it is something I've been thinking about for some time now.
Well, and we were tossing around some ideas on what to do for tonight, and Johnny came up with this one, but we are definitely going to start delving into some of the movie cars that we didn't get a chance to do yet,
Yeah.
that people have asked for. So
The tough part is really which ones are left that aren't the main movie cars that we've already done. That's the hard
but
part.
sometimes the main movie cars are not the cars that people remember always.
Okay, so name like a movie car you're talking about. And nothing. Yep.
I'm just saying,
That's what I love
am
about
not,
ity-B.
I am not,
She's a shit talker, but can't pull the trigger.
I am not the car person. You're the car person.
But you're the one that's over here with spouting ideas about
Because
how
people
we
were
need to.
saying, "Oh, you should
Okay,
have done this.
so
You should have done that." I don't
which
remember what they are.
ones? There notes aplenty.
So in American Graffiti, there were other cars. You didn't do all of them. You did two.
Okay,
And
so which one?
the other ones, I don't know.
Which one are you talking
I
about?
don't remember.
Come on.
Tim Campbell said, "Interesting. What do you smoke?
Hmm,
What are we smoking?
lots of
Did
stuff.
we say we smoked stuff?
Maybe because I said Volvo.
Oh, maybe." Gene Lynch said, "Green Hornet car."
Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, we have not done that. Write that
Great,
down.
Gene. Thank you. I'm going to put
Gene.
ideas.
Gene.
Gene Lynch came up with Green Hornet.
Hornet. Green.
We can do that one. Joe Lombardo said, "How about the LTD from Starsky and Hutch?" No one remembers that shit brown Ford.
Shit brown Ford.
That's what he said.
I think we have already done the Starsky Hutch car.
The LTD?
Mm-hmm.
That was their car? Isn't their car red and white?
Yeah.
Then what has he said? Why was he saying brown Ford?
Maybe you ought to ask what he means.
Which car, Joe? Because we've done the Starsky and Hutch.
We've done Starsky.
Car.
We've done Starsky and Ooch.
Mike Fergie said any car from the Wraith.
That's what's funny is that's another one I do have plans to do. Yes, that is definitely on the docket.
I'm writing it down.
On the docket.
The Wraith car. He says on the docket, yet he couldn't come up with anything for tonight.
Had a little press for time, so
we were pressed. He was pressed. Robert Spears said, "Love this one.
We're lucky we got this one."
Guys, if you weren't watching last week, definitely go tune in. We haven't been doing it much tonight at all. We haven't discussed your drawing at all.
Titty tourist.
But last week, Johnny took a little bit of time and was showing how he came up with the colors, how he did his line drawing, some of the blending that he was doing. He gave like a little mini tutorial during the broadcast last week. So check it out. Joe said then Huggy Bear's car.
Okay, yeah, that's not bad.
Huggy Bear. What is that from?
Also Starsky and Hutch.
Oh.
Starchy and Hooch.
I'm writing it down. Huggy Bear car. Jake Perry said, "I used to brew the Hemi Underblast for Mike Riggle and Zach Cipolla."
Really?
Very cool. Like pit crew?
Well, again, it was a kind of like this was utilized for. I hate to use the word show, but it was the word that they used. It was
exhibition.
Exhibition. So Hemi Under Glass is a Hemi Cuda, where the engine is made. It also did wheelies, so you could see the big giant under the glass back window, and it would do wheelies. Oh. Really cool car. So one episode of Jay Leno's Garage, they had just got it out of restoration and redone it and everything. And the guy takes Jay Leno. They do like their wheelie for a little while, and then it hits it either loses traction or hits the gas a little too hard, and it starts to do this and goes sideways, and then right over on top of the roof.
And Jay Leno's probably used to that kind of stuff.
Well, now, yeah.
G. Lynch said it's a Lincoln slab car. The Green Hornet car, he said it's a Lincoln slab car. Joe Lombardo said that was the Torino. Starsky and Hutch was a Torino.
Mm-hmm.
So he's talking about the Ford LTD.
I'm not sure which one he's talking about. Then.
Okay. Yeah, we don't know. Jeff Stokes says, "Have you done a Steve McQueen '68 Mustang GT?"
We have not done Bullet yet.
I'm writing that one down.
So that's another good one.
So it's called Bullet.
It is the name of the movie, Bullet. So they call it the Bullet Mustang.
All right, writing it down. Gotcha, Jeff. Jeff said the Wraith concept Chrysler was awesome. So, yep, that's already on the list.
Who was in that movie? Can anyone name it?
In the Wraith?
In the Wraith?
I don't know who it
Pretty
is.
well known actor.
Joe Lombardo said,
Was the Wraith actually?
Hutch's car was the Ship Brown LTD. Starsky
always made fun of them. Okay, you're right. Okay. So Hutch's car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gary Fisher,
the
custom,
the master of cool car builder.
Yes. Oh my
man,
goodness.
The truck they just finished up, woo, man. And then they just scored, saving another piece of old car that somebody would have probably thrown away because it's in such disarray.
And he said, nope.
Nope. He's going to save it. And man, I can't wait to see what they do with it. So excited to see what you do, Gary.
Gary said, I helped the guys from Graveyard Cars set up the Little Red Wagon at SEMA a few years ago.
Nice.
They did a version remix. Very cool. Gary was Johnny's mate at SEMA.
Yes, more than my mate. He's the guy that got me there.
2019, almost 4 years ago.
It's been too long.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
And we talked about Gary Fisher. Hopefully, those springs are still ready for us to come out and do our hot water rafting.
Well, we also need to get Gary Fisher on the 51.
We do.
Pronto.
Yes, when he has time.
I want to talk about that truck, and again, I want to talk about this new project that looks like they're getting ready to start. So that would be cool.
Guru is still sending these messages, and I cannot decode them. I'm so sorry. I don't know what you're saying. Pretty.
Maybe somebody who is on a computer might be able to copy paste and translate
Let us
for
know
us.
what it says. I don't know. Gene Lynch said Green Hornet was a Lincoln. Okay.
Yep.
Gary Fisher said thank you. Jeff Stokes said Charlie Sheen.
That is correct.
There you go. Ding, ding, ding. Jeff Stokes for the win. Joseph Rogowski said before your time, but how about the 34 from the life of Riley? I can send a pic.
Yes.
Do you know it?
Please do.
34 what?
I'm assuming it's probably Ford.
Gary Fisher said yes for sure. So it sounds like he's down to 51.
That's awesome.
Oh, Lizzie said he's a troll on your page. Well, he's on Facebook though. It wasn't from YouTube, so I do not know. And once again, we do have Matt Face in the comments. So
maybe that's him.
I don't know who it came from.
Maybe that's him.
But likes and loves, if you're digging this, so far we have 112 likes and loves on this one. I think people are really excited about this one. Here's the great news, guys. You just watched this be drawn. We're almost done.
Be drawn.
Almost done. However, for sale for $20, 11 by 17 in size, full color rendering, just as you saw it drawn here. Available on our website.
We didn't even get to the good stuff yet. We got to still do the chrome and the sparklies and the shinies.
It's when it comes alive in the evening hours. I don't know what accent
are you trying to do
something Dracula-like?
Yeah, I was like, are you doing little Bela Lugosi action?
It was Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
It will come alive.
Why is that Frankenstein?
In the night.
Stop while you're ahead.
Rabbit Square said, how about all the cars from Cannonball Run together? You can do that in 1 hour. Kenny.
Yeah,
Kenny.
That won't take too long.
Well, there were other cars. You've only done, what'd you do?
The most important
just
one.
The van, right?
Yeah, just the most important one.
So that's a possibility. There are a plethora of cars to draw there. Joe Lombardo said, did you ever do cars from any of the older songs like 409 or Little Deuce Coupe?
I have done the Little Deuce Coupe car, by the way. I was fortunate enough to be asked by Brett Barris, George Barris's son, to do the Little Deuce Coupe for his coloring book to celebrate his dad's creations.
But we never posted it. You haven't done it on a Sketchy.
What are you talking about? I just said it was in that coloring book.
He's asking if you've ever done it.
No.
Okay.
I was just trying to talk about the coloring book.
Oh.
You know, we talk about other people's stuff.
I'm answering a question.
I get it.
And the question was, did you ever do any of the cars? And you said, yes, you did.
I have done it. I've done it. That does answer the question.
But it's not for sale.
No.
So people cannot purchase it.
No.
So
well, you can purchase it. No, you can purchase it. You go to Brett Barris's website and he purchases it in the coloring book. That was the purpose of me saying what I'm saying.
Okay. Gary Fisher said you need to do Bonnie and Clyde's Ford.
Okay. Yeah.
That one. Let me put that one down.
Did not with all the bullet holes. The
bullet holes.
Some bullets.
Bonnie and Clyde. And Lizzie said, Johnny, I forgot, did you ever do the 77, the car movie yet?
Oh, no, I have not. No, that's another good one, too.
What's it called?
The Car.
Oh. The Car. Put that down. These are some great ideas, guys. I'm jotting them down. Jack Sims said, how about a Dragnet Ford to go with the Adam 12 and emergency?
Oh, great. That's a great
Another good one.
Good job.
These are all in his wheelhouse, too. Okay. Johnny loves these.
We are getting ready to start adding.
All right, I'm going to zoom in then on what you're doing here so people can see where you are putting your highlights. Maybe you can kind of talk them through.
Well, first we're gonna hit the reflection parts on the, because we got a little too dark.
Jeff Stokes wants to know if you did Griswold's family vacation.
We did actually. We have done the vacation wagon. Family truckster, we sure did.
Did we?
Yep.
And did you have grandma on the roof?
We sure did.
We did. I do remember that now. That was years ago. That had been 3 years ago. That was probably during the pandemic.
I want to say that was right around the time we also did the car from Black Sheep. Or sorry, Tommy Boy.
Tommy Boy, okay.
And then
scroll through. If you head over to the website, we have every design on there that we've done on a Monday night for you guys. So you'll be able to look through the catalogs there. Joseph said, when you're at the Detroit, check out Cat Jones's The Stew down in the basement. I think that's where we're going to be.
Yeah.
And Shaggy's setting up in the basement. We're going to be hanging out with Shaggy and Little Daddy Roth. I think can't believe it. So that's going to be cool. FYI, Little Daddy Roth called my cell phone.
You shouldn't give that kind of information away.
What? He was trying to get a hold of you.
Still, you shouldn't.
But why? That's not.
I don't think it's right.
I had a conversation with him.
I've
never met him in real life. I think that's a conversation.
I think that's what you call it. What is that? Name dropping.
It is. Robert Spear said, "Did you see George Barris's shop is closing? Is that real news? Yeah. It is real news,
as far as I know. I think in closing, yeah,
closing down for good."
Well, he passed away, babe. So it's not like it's open for him to work on stuff.
No, but I'm sure there's people still doing stuff. No.
No, I'm going to see my family's going to do stuff with the memorabilia and all the things there, and Dave Shutton, I think, is one of the guys that's been doing a lot of restoration on a lot of the cars that Barris did. So I'm sure, some way that the collection will stay good and intact. And, based on what I can see Brett doing with trying to grab a lot of his dad's old photos, because his dad, George Barris, is a phenomenal photographer. Mm-hmm. I have to assume he's probably doing that kind of stuff too.
They were just trying to make a museum or something?
I don't know. I'm not.
Joe Lombardo said, "Can I buy the coloring book?" Yes, as Johnny said, you're going to want to head over to, what was it again?
I don't know if what his website is, but I'm sure it's on Brett Barris. I want to say it's on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Robert Spears said, "I know you did Herbie the Love Bug, but you should do just the back half on the race." Joe Lombardo said, "Any car from any Tarantino movie. I think Steve from Funky Junk supplied the cars."
Oh, cool. Yeah, it would be cool to do like the ones from just the last movie that was just out there.
Was there a Kill Bill car, that
Oh, there
yellow?
was the yellow Dodge, and
We haven't done that. Lizzie said, "This is an awesome pick. I love all the stuff going on the side, all the writing and all the advertisements and sticker stuff. That's cool." Jeff Stokes said, "Magnum PIs or Robin's Ferrari Knight Rider. The A-Team's van were probably my first car loves." We've done the A-Team van,
yeah,
didn't
the
we?
A-Team van is available.
Did we do Knight Rider?
We have not done Knight Rider yet.
So I'm going to write down Knight Rider because actually that is one that I had recommended and you just never did. Knight Rider. Did you see that Shirley from Laverne and Shirley passed away today?
Mm,
I was trying to think if there was a Laverne and Shirley car we could do. Joe Lombardo said the yellow Mustang and the Nova and the Charger. The yellow Mustang, the Nova, and the Charger. Where's all that from? Maybe the Tarantino movies.
yeah, probably.
Lizzie said, "What about the car that Matthew McConaughey was driving in Dazed and Confused?"
Oh, that's good. Or maybe the Lincoln and
Lincoln Fire.
I mean, I don't know.
Setting.
I don't.
Lincoln, Nebraska.
I don't know why they would call it.
Guys, if you don't know the backstory on this, I watched with Johnny, the Lincoln Lawyer, and I honestly thought the setting was in Lincoln, Nebraska, and that is why he was called the Lincoln Lawyer. It wasn't until the end of the show,
Yeah, you're like,
and I
what?
don't even know how it came up.
I do because you were like, why did you're like, I watched this whole movie. I mean, maybe because it didn't say where it was taking
No,
place. You're like, did it take place in Lincoln, Nebraska, or something? Because I'm still trying to figure out why
why
they call
Lincoln
why
Lawyer?
they call him the Lincoln Lawyer. I'm like, you didn't see the car he was driving around in the whole movie?
So funny.
Oh,
So funny. Now I get it. Jack Sharp the third said, "How about the Stagecoach Wiley car?"
I think that's Willie.
Wheelie? Oh, he put Wiley.
Maybe
Maybe
autocorrect.
Wheelie? I don't know. Could be autocorrect. Jeff Stokes said, "Agreed, Lizzie. This is an awesome drawing. Thank you guys for your likes and loves and all of your support."
That was totally a. You were totally different. What's his name right now?
Clarice?
No.
Oh, who?
You were totally different. You were doing what's his name?
Who?
From the show we've been
What
watching.
show? Jack Black?
No, the show we've been watching.
Phil Dunphy.
That was totally Phil Dunphy.
We've been watching Modern Family. Oh my God. Phil Dunphy's character. That cracks me up. Oh, he is so funny. He's the best.
Phil Dunphy's character.
The Phil Dunphy character.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
we get it.
Tim Campbell said James Dean's Porsche Spider.
Yes, that would be cool too. Yes.
I'm writing it down, Tim. I'm writing it down. Guys, great ideas. Johnny has no excuse now.
I've always got excuses.
James Dean Spider.
James Dean.
Robbie Robinson says, "Wow, it's looking great. Awesome job. Thumbs up." Lizzie said that was a 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS 454 he was driving and Dazed and Confused. Okay. So she has got it down. This does look great. Love the wheelie. How high would they get? Was that pretty much the height, or would it be more like
What do
up
you
and
mean?
down? The wheelies.
Pretty high.
Now, prior to this, wheelie car, do they have the wheelie bars still on the drag cars though?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
So this thing, its wheelie bar was the little lid back, the little trunk lid. It would ride on that.
Oh, really?
You
So there weren't actual wheels.
know. Might have been. They might have.
Oh. I remember the first time I ever saw, because my dad would watch drag races every now and again. So when I was a kid, I would watch them, and they all had the parachute come out the back,
Mm-hmm.
and I would see them pop up like that. But I guess I was so focused on the parachute, I didn't see the wheels in the back. But they all had wheels.
What now? You said the wheels came up in the back.
Yeah, when they were drag racing and the cars would pop up,
Mm-hmm.
some of them had
Most
wheels in the
all of
back.
them have little wheelie bars.
I never saw the wheels. I only saw the parachute come flying out. I think I was
That'd be at
distracted.
the end.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be while they were driving.
No, not while they were driving. But then some of them would flip regardless of the fact that they had the wheels. So I'm like, what's the point of the wheels?
Well, some of them would go past the wheelie bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Howard Pierpont said, met Cindy Williams, Shirley, some years back when she was on the auto show tour in Sacramento. Miss Williams debuted in the role that would most define her
Yes.
career. She was cast in the 73 George Lucas film,
That's right, American Graffiti.
So
Great
was that
movie.
American Graffiti was before Laverne and
Yes.
Shirley?
Yes,
Okay.
it was.
See, because they thought that somebody had just said Laverne and Shirley was her breakout role.
Well, I would, yeah. Well, it was. I mean, that's where she became famous.
She was the star of that.
Yeah, American Graffiti, she was, yeah, her part was pretty important to the movie, but yeah.
I forgot she was in that, and I did watch that with you.
You did watch it.
And I do like her as an actress. She was good. Bob McLaren said wheel standers have skid pads where wheelie wheels would ordinarily be. Okay. Joe Lombardo said American Graffiti begot Happy Days, which begot Laverne and Shirley. That's true. That is true. He's using biblical language there to begat.
Boaz begot.
And then Happy Days begat Laverne, Joni Loves Chachi.
Yeah.
And then Joni Loves Chachi begat
Cancellation because no one watched it.
No, what was the one where he was the babysitter? Scott Baio was the babysitter.
Charles in Charge?
Yes. Charles in Charge.
Okay.
Joe Lombardo said, I am a minister. Wow, okay.
That makes sense.
Jeff Stokes just said Corvette Summer ? Boy,
And done.
we've done it. And it was Pop You Law.
Yeah, that was a
Go
good one.
check it out. I'm telling you guys, we have an album for every year we've gone live. So the last 5 full years of Sketchy Live Designs. I joke, but if you're sitting on the toilet and need something to scroll there.
I kid.
I kid not. Steve Tate said, my mother painted some of Bill's trucks. What?
Oh, wow.
Crazy. Joe said, I begat my minister license on the internet. That's funny. Lizzie said, how about the other car from Dazed and Confused? It was a 1970 Pontiac GTO Judge. You know she's over there Googling.
I was going to say that. That's okay,
I
though.
think Lizzie just wants you to do Dazed and Confused. I don't even know if I've seen that movie.
Seriously?
We talked about this, yeah.
All right. You never seen that one?
I don't think so.
Wow.
No.
I'm not surprised, though.
I know. Because I'm not a FOF.
You are not a FOF.
Fan of film. We've been through this.
We do.
Howard Pierpont said every car from Gone in 60 Seconds in one session. It would take them longer than 60 seconds. It would take them longer than 60 minutes. Guys, are you watching this chrome down? Because it is shining up. Shining up. We still have 20 people hanging in with us here to watch this one come to life. Guys, I think we have a pretty good following tonight. Monday Night Football is off air tonight. They're taking a couple weeks, so the finalists.
The finalists.
Champions.
True sportsman, just speaking right there. The finalists.
We did watch the games yesterday, though, so congrats to the winners. I think it'll be a fun and exciting Super Bowl this year.
That is a classic non-sports person.
Right.
Giving props to the winners.
I told you I felt bad for the people who lost.
Of course you did.
Because I was like, what if I was their mom? And my son pushed Mahomes and gave them the 15 yards, and then they won the game. Like I would be devastated for my son.
I would be devastated for your son too.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think it's going to be a fun game. Looking forward to it. For all the kids having a good time out there.
I'm going to play some football. Going to have some fun.
I almost want to go just so I can bring some snacks and stuff and little juice packs for the kids. Oh, my. Howard Pierpont said Brian and Lisa McCoy's movie car. We did that. The Swamp Buggy, right?
No.
What was the movie car?
I did do a cartoon of it for them.
Oh, for them, but you haven't done it on Sketchy. Yeah. Lizzie said the first car saying screensaver. Oh. So this is the first this year she's screensaver.
Nice.
Steve Tate said, yes, we have personal pictures of the shop while she was doing it. She did number 3 or 4 with the desert scene and Disney scene. She also did a lot on the pull truck. Very cool. Isn't it neat? All the history that people have with reference to this kind of stuff. You don't even know. Joe said I would be devastated for my bookie. Yeah. Wow. Look at the fire on this one, guys. Really cool. Again, $20 for this thing. Guys, any help you can give us here. We are trying to get to Autorama with a little bit of merch to give away to people. So that's what our investment is right now. It's what we're hoping to raise some money for us for the giveaways. So if you can scroll through, feel free to purchase not just this, but any other design we have on there. There is an album. There's an album on there entitled, I always forget the name of it. It is called, it's the very first album, The Art of Johnny Jalopy. I don't know how I can't remember that.
I can't either.
Which encompasses art that he has done back to, I would say, at least 2012. So probably the last 10, 11 years of artwork. You can kind of see his style develop. It's always been the same style, but you'll see it develop through the years to what it is now. There's a lot of categorized art over there. We have a lot of surf stuff, a lot of Volkswagen stuff, a lot of van stuff. There's a lot of camper stuff over there. Just a little bit of everything for everybody. So please, please, please go check it out. Check out all of the Sketchy live designs we've done over the last 5 years. Hank has been so gracious on the website to add a link to the live that we did for all of those drawings as well. So if you're extremely bored or having an extremely long time in the bathroom, you can also watch some of the episodes too. Of course, we have T-shirts, like over 20 designs of T-shirts available for you guys. Hats, like Johnny's wearing, Johnny's Lumpy, original OG black and white trucker hat, snapback. We also have a Sketchy, or I'm sorry, gosh, what is the name of it? What's the other one? Sketchy Speed Equipment?
Yes.
Sketchy Speed Equipment hat in gray and black. It's a really nice hat as well. And then, of course, the jalopy beanies, which I love, especially for you guys in the colder climates. We just had a lot of people check in the 30s and 40s with snow. So if you don't have a beanie, get one.
Get you one.
They match everything, super comfortable, super durable. Check it out. And some stickers as well on the website, too. So lots to choose from, great ways to support us. And we appreciate it all of it. Howard Pierpont said Brian and Lisa McCoy have movie background too. Yes, they do. All right, guys, I'm going to zoom in on this big for you. I believe he's almost done here, just putting in some street highlights. Super cool. It doesn't even need anything in the background. That purple is making that red pop. Joe wants to know, have you done the Hillbillies truck? Beverly Hillbillies?
Did we do that one?
I don't think we did. That's a great one. That would be a fun one. With Granny, that would be good. And here's why it would be funny, because I have watched that show. Couldn't tell you anything about it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know who the characters are, but my dad used to watch it, and he'd have it on, and I know I've seen it, but I'd almost want to watch it again, at least one episode, just to refamiliarize. Steve Tate said, pretty awesome how he got started. Dodge had that D100 with the 426 Hemi in the back, and they couldn't keep it on the ground. So no one wanted to drive
it. Yeah, it was like a giveaway motor, basically. Yeah.
Bill started off in track racing, so they brought it to him. He took that truck over 900 feet, two wheels, then turned around and told the Dodge guy, don't go back and tell them I just did that. So guess what he did? LOL. Paul Marziani said good night. March 5th weekend is, a killer race. March 5th. Okay. We'll keep an eye out. Frank Capella said, Johnny Jalopy stickers make my remote control go faster. Got them on my pit box too. Fantastic. Frank, thank you for your support, as always.
There we go. I think it came out cool.
It did come out cool. Very cool. Guys, likes and loves. Definitely, if you are not following us, we're so close to 600, I think Hank gave us.
Yes, almost 600 people on the YouTube channel. Please subscribe, like, share with your friends. Lots of 6 years of Sketchy Lives you can go back and watch. All those ones you just mentioned, Corvette Summer, A-Team. Listen,
got the Monsters.
You want to see both Monsters.
We've got the Monkeys.
Monkey's Car. There's a bunch. And not to mention all the fun of listening to ity-B talk about these shows and movies. It's so fun. And again, I highly recommend the Burt Reynolds, the Smokey and the Bandit ones are the best episodes of all time.
They were fun.
They're great.
Yeah.
But all of them are fun, and we sure appreciate you guys hanging out with us every Monday night. Again, it was fun to get together tonight. I needed this. It was a good break from the monotony of work today. It was awesome. Thanks for all your support, Big, and holding encouragement and stuff, getting me through today, which was great. And like I said, hey, it's February. We're already a month into the new year. Think about some of the great things that you can do with your life and all the fun stuff that's out there to do. Find a project, find a hobby, things that you haven't tried before. If you haven't, like tonight, I hope you're inspired. If you haven't been a while since you've drawn, it's been great seeing people sending me, like a guy today on Instagram, or maybe it was Facebook, like 36 of his drawings he's been doing. And I love it. A lot of people are like, it's a lot of, can get kind of annoyed with it. I don't mind. Share what you got going on. It's fun to see the progress in your projects and things that you're working on. And, just keep that positivity and awesomeness going. We sure appreciate it. And, of course, if you have time and you're sitting in the bathroom and you got nothing to do, head over to giantjalopy.com. This is available for $20. Will be available in the next day or two. And, of course, cool sketches from the last few weeks. Check them out. Hats, beanies, T-shirts. I'm wearing the Johnny Jalopy Monster T-shirt tonight. One of my favorite shirts. But lots of cool stuff. And, of course, the beanies for wintertime are fun. And a new product coming, of course. And new adventures to be had. And we're looking forward to our trip to Autorama. But we got lots to go on before that.
Stay tuned for the auction that we're going to do, because I'm going to be gathering some stuff.
Yeah.
Johnny's got a full week this week, but next week we're going to plan, prep, and get it ready, because we do need to do that before we go.
Yeah, we're hoping to. Again, the whole idea is we're trying to gain a few extra dollars so we can buy a few more giveaway things. So when we go to Autorama, hopefully we'll get to meet new people and
spread the word.
Experience stuff, and go in there for the profitability of just getting out and meeting new people and experiencing new things. bringing our fun, loving goofiness to Detroit, and hoping that we can make an impact on Autorama, that people walk away going, who the heck was that ity-B and Giant Jalopy guy? So that's our plan. And lanyards to be had.
Yes. So excited. So excited.
So thanks for hanging out with us. Another Monday night in the books. Please hit like and subscribe. Head over to YouTube if you left early. I'll be playing this back. And again, we sure appreciate you guys. Every Monday night we do this sketchy live thing or the 51. But we'll see you again soon.
In the meantime,
yeah, stay sketchy. We'll see you soon. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.